Hola, it's Gabby here for Crafty Gabby, and today I'm going to make a Christmas card, three-fold vertical card. It's going to be a Christmas tree. I want this Christmas tree to be very busy. Um, you see my videos, I love to fill the cards a lot. I'm going to make a pattern using a normal paper for printer paper. I cut in the size of the card, that is a A2 card, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Cutting this uh, paper in 4 1/4, 4 inch and a quarter, and I'm going to fold in half, cut from point uh, to the left to the point to the right, and making the shape of Christmas tree and using my ruler to cut the horizontal lines and add the numbers to know where each piece of the Christmas tree goes. I have 7 pieces in total, but and then I'm going to cut them in pattern paper, all in green, different pattern paper in different colors of green. Now that I have all my pieces ready, I'm going to glue together two A2 size cards. One is going to be normal and the other one is going to be backwards. I mean, the part that it folds is going to be in front of me. That's the way I'm going to make the 3/4 card. I'm going to see how the Christmas tree is going to look in the card, starting from the top to the bottom, and I like the way it looked, but I didn't want them to be so straight. Then I'm going to cut diagonal pieces in each of the part of the Christmas tree, except for the top one. The way the Christmas tree is going to look a little bit more fun, because it's going to be twisted in the bottom. It's going to have more movement, I think. Now that I finished cutting the pieces the way I like, I'm going to cut a Christmas trunk using pattern paper that look like wood, and I just going to doodle Christmas trunk here in white printer paper, and I'm going to transfer this pattern to the pattern paper. Now that all my pieces are complete, I'm going to add a little bit of distress ink in the border of each piece, because when you cut the pattern paper you have a white border all around the paper, and I want to color this, and the easiest way and give it a little bit of shadow to each pieces is with distress ink. Of course, in the trunk I use brown, I use vintage photo, and in the green I use peel paint. It's one of my favorite greens from distress inks. I'm going to start gluing my Christmas tree pieces. I start with the top one. I close the card to see that I didn't left any white in the front of the card. Then I open the card and I'm going to start gluing the other pieces. leaving a little bit of space between each piece. Okay, I finished gluing everything down. Now I'm going to make the presents with this die cut set. I made 3 presents. I'm going to show here how I make one, and the other ones I already have them because to save time in the video, because it's not the videos get too long. And I'm going to make 3 and put it in the bottom of the Christmas tree. I also going to die cut several ornaments for the Christmas tree because, like I said before, I want it very easy. But the one that you see at the beginning, I don't going to use the candy canes because it's too much white in the candy canes, and I didn't like that. And also I'm going to I'm going to cut Christmas ornament in different color. I cut them all in red. You will see that in a few minutes. But I then take them out and I cut them in different colors. I think the Christmas tree is going to look fun, more fun and busy. That's the look that I'm going for. In here, I glue the presents in the sides with liquid glue, and they are flat, but in this one I'm going to glue it with foam tape. This is a very thin foam tape, it's not given too much dimension because this is the inside of the car. And as you see the ornaments in the Christmas tree, I have gingerbreads, I have Christmas balls, and I can see what else I have. I have reindeers. I didn't see that before. But I'm going to, like I say, I'm going to take off the candy canes because I didn't like they are too much white. And I tried to reverse to cut the part in white in red and the part in red in white, and it didn't work as I was expected. Then you see here I'm cutting ornaments, Christmas ball in different colors, and I'm going to change the whole layout of the Christmas tree like here. Then I'm going to start gluing my pieces, and I'm going to add later on a little bit, I'm going to add candles and reindeers. You see in the times before they use candles, it's very dangerous, but they use candle for the Christmas tree. Well, I'm going to use candle in this one. I adding white details in the gingerbread mams, and I also going to fold again my card in one of the part of the Christmas tree. I try not to add any ornament in the folding part of the Christmas tree. It's the second part of the bottom. You will see when I press in here, I don't go through any ornament. and I press very well because it's a very thick car. And I also here I'm going to add more ornaments. I'm going to add the reindeers, and I'm going to add the candles. The candles, I made it in the same way that I made the candle for the video 2 videos ago, I think, with the lamp. I add nubo drops for the melting candle and a little bit of glitter. I adding red details to the candle. I also going to add green details to the reindeers, like a collar, and also in gold gel pen, like they have bells hanging from the collar. And I also going to add a little tiny dot in black for the eyes. When my car is ready on the inside, I'm going to decorate the outside of the car, the front of the car. I cut this star, and I'm going to glue it in the top of the Christmas tree. And I also going to cut the letters Merry Christmas in green. And I'm going to glue the letters down with masking tape to make it easy to color on them. And I'm going to color the letters with the stickles. These I think is Christmas stickles because have green and red in the glitter. And because this is kind of a loose glitter, I mean, come not easily, but it come easily if you rub too much on them. After I glue the letters on the car, I'm going to add glossy accent. I taping the car down with post-it tape to make it easy to add the glossy accent. After most of the car is ready, I saw that it's too much white, and I start adding these tiny dots in the same glitter paper that I made the star. Is gold glitter paper. I cut it with the cross stitch die cut for tags, and I'm going to start adding. It's super easy. It looks like it's crazy, but you just add random glue, a dot of glue, and then you grab them and place them. It's very easy. Is you have a very thin tweezer and press them on, then the little tiny hole it will notice with the glitter, and it's very fast. I was thinking it's going to take me a long time, but it was super fast. I did this in the whole car. After I finish this, my car is done. Well, thank you for watching my videos. Until next time, goodbye.